You might know me as the #1 Omega on TikTok or Damien the Mother. I have 11,000 followers on TikTok and I have over 3 million views. I get so many questions, so I just decided, hey, might as well answer you guys' questions. The reason why people call me the #1 Omega is because I'm a transgender man, but I'm also pregnant. Okay, and now I probably lost like a lot of people at that point. So, hi, thank you for staying. Should I cross my legs? The first one by Cyrus Black says, let me guess, Deku is the father, question mark? No. Next question. Wait, I'm new to this channel. Who's your partner? Or is this too offensive to say? Thank you for congratulating me on the baby, by the way. You know, it's so hard to do. So you guys want to see him. He's the one recording the video. Here he is. Here's McLovin.
Yeah.
Stand up, give him a fit. Give him a fit check. This is the father of my child. The summer Hikaru got pregnant. Okay, Fess Up, who got Gojo pregnant? Bakugo giving birth. Bakugo giving birth 2025, August 18th. Make sure you stay tuned. Someone asks how I'm doing. I'm very heavy. I still get morning sickness, so it doesn't stop after the first trimester like a lot of them say. When she kicks, it feels like there's an alien trying to bust out of my stomach. I'm doing pretty okay, and my daughter is very healthy. Someone said I'm a little confused. It's birds and the bees, but there's 2 bees instead of 1 bird, 1 bee. How am I going to explain this to people? I'm a mom, but I'm also a guy. When they look at me confused, I'm going to say I'm transgender. And if they don't put the pieces together, that's kind of on them and not on me. Next question says, how? You know, I get a lot of these. How did it happen? How does a man get pregnant? I'm transgender and I'm pregnant. I don't really know how to explain that any more than that. Next question says, do you think anyone has gotten pregnant and then gotten bottom surgery without knowing it? Would they be forced to have a C-section or would it be aborted? Well, before they do any kind of surgery, they usually do tests of your blood and your pee. And every surgery I've had, because I had a cyst thing in my left boob. It was like something anoma. It was like this big. So as you can imagine, one looked normal and the other looked like a bowling ball. They had to cut it out, and that surgery took over a year's work of just getting all the information before they actually did the surgery. So I would imagine if you go in to go get bottom surgery or top surgery, you have to do a blood sample, pee sample, and do other tests. So you would know if you're pregnant. Just the surgery itself would abort the baby. That's all I can say. This question says, was it accidental? I mean, the intercourse was not accidental, but the rest of it, all the things that happened after, yeah, it was accidental, but not accidental at the same time. Why is mom a boy? Because mom is transgender. This comment says, please convince me it's not that bad, from another trans man. It's not good. It's fun to have a baby in you and you being able to just interact with it. But other than that, the puking, the pain, not just even pain physically, but mentally, it could be draining. It's hard, but at the same time, it's a good ending. Like, you have a baby at the end of it and you finally have your family. And at that point, if you just want one kid, you have everything you need and you can start testosterone. For everyone out there that wants to have a kid but has done testosterone, all you need to do is not take it and you will be able to have a family if you want, or you can adopt. Even if you took testosterone before, you will be able to have a kid as long as you stop taking it. Other than having to stop taking testosterone, the pain from everything, besides that, it is really fun. It's really nice to know that you're going to have a baby. So if I could convince you, just do it to have a family. This one's not a question, but it says, I love whatever is wrong with you. And thank you. There's a lot wrong, but it goes to good things. At least we have that. Bakugo, is that you? At some point, I think I'm going to accept that everyone just sees me as a pregnant Bakugo. Are you going to show your baby's face? No, I will not be showing her face. People do crazy things with anything. No, I will not be showing her face. May I ask, as a future seahorse dad, does getting top surgery affect anything? I can't find anything on this, and it's stressing me out. Top surgery only matters if you want to breastfeed your baby or not. If you want to breastfeed your baby, then you will need your breasts. But if you don't want to, you don't need them. Plenty of women that have given birth that don't have boobs because of surgeries they've had or accidents they've been in. So you do not need your boobs to have a baby. It just helps if you want what you want from the boobs. Don't you get dysphoria because of the pregnancy? I'm just really curious, and I hope this isn't weird to ask. I loved my body before then. Even though I had the female parts, I still was able to blend in as a guy. As I got more pregnant and the more my body started to grow, I didn't hate it. I actually liked it. It made me genuinely more comfortable in my body. And it's not because my boobs got big, or my stomach got big, or my butt got big. It's because I was able to just see my body changing and love it for how it is. I'm not the type of person that wants to be a guy because I don't want boobs or because I want a penis. I'm a guy because I feel like a guy. I don't feel like a girl, and I've never fit in with the girls. And I get some tomgirls do exist, but I do not feel like a girl. I've never felt dysphoria because I've always loved who I am. Even being pregnant, I've always loved how I look being pregnant. And despite me having female features, I've never cared for that. You do not need dysphoria to be trans. You have your own reasons to being trans. You do not need to hate your body. And you don't need to force yourself to hate your body. You can love your body. You can love how you look. But you could still feel different. You could still feel like a guy. You don't need to hate yourself. Do you guys have a name picked out? Yes, we do. We've had a name picked out since the eighth week. For a boy, we were thinking Dolan. My mom and my boyfriend was thinking Demetrius, but I said no. My baby is a girl, and her name is Darla. And we got inspiration from the movie Little Rascals. This one says, how many months? And I've been pregnant for 9 months, 37 weeks and 2 days. This one says, has the baby came out your butt or your dick? Omega? No, not yet. She's still in there. This one says, open up with the most scary photo I've ever seen in my fucking life. The last question says, how is it gonna feel? I've heard it feels like the worst pain of your life. I've heard it's the third worst pain. It's gonna feel horrible.
But at the end of it, I'm gonna be happy that I have a baby.
Thank you for watching. Thank you, future Damien, for editing this entire video. I'm not a creator, you know, I literally just started getting likes like a few days ago. So it's pretty cool to have 10,000 followers, 10,000 followers and 600 something thousand likes. And it's really nice to have over 3 million viewers. I'm very thankful for that, honestly. It has been making me happy. Thank you for watching, and if you want any other videos, please comment or DM me or whatever. Thank you. Bye.